So, Dr. Jones, thank you for agreeing to be on our mindfulness session. It's such an honor again to talk with you. I'm sure we had amazing feedback the last time you were on our mindfulness session. So, we hope to have some inputs from you that is going to help us in our working here in Aspire. Maybe we could start by you throwing us some light on what uncertainty actually is and what it means for people.
You know, even elite athletes, one of the big barriers for an elite athlete is that they focus on the things that they don't want to happen, which creates fear, creates anxiety, it will create tension in the body, and it will stop you sleeping at night, and for some it's really quite severe, you know, and they're unable to perform at their peak or optimally. So what we do in performance psychology, we teach a strategy called optimism. And you've all heard of that word, optimism.
Yes.
And hope. Everyone talks about high performance like confidence is the biggest thing. Well, it's a big factor, but it's not as big as optimism. An optimistic attitude is continuous, everlasting. You know, if you are an optimistic person, we know optimistic people, you know, live longer because they have less stress. They look at the world as an opportunity. So you coming into work should be looking, okay, we've now got the World Cup over. Where's my opportunities now at work? What am I going to do?
That's a very interesting.
What can I do in the future?
Yes.
Yeah? How can I get a better day tomorrow and be reflective on every day? Yeah, so we come in the day, did we have a good day? Not really, so how can we then make it better tomorrow? And what I get people to do is write down what a great day would look like before you go to bed, because the subconscious mind will take that in and then you make a plan, yeah? Stress comes out of chaos.
Okay, yes.
You know, and you need order, so you need to make plans. That's why goal setting is so important.
Yes.
You have to have a plan towards a valued goal, something that gives you meaning and purpose, something you are passionate about. So when I go into your office, for instance, you know, everyone in that office has a passion for developing people. That's your purpose. My purpose, and these are the things that get you out of bed in the morning.
Yes.
Because you're going in there, you have an opportunity, create opportunities to develop the culture, develop people individually, or develop teams. That's what you guys do. Yeah, so that's your purpose. So you need to have that in mind every time you come to work, yeah? And that gets you out of bed in the morning, gives you the motivation, but also then you've got to look at opportunities where that's going to work, what you can do, rather than what you're trying to avoid. Yeah, and so the uncertainty goes when you are highly optimistic. Uncertainty is linked to fears. Optimism is linked to positive goal setting. Fears are negative goal setting.
Okay, so you say a good strategy for optimism would be to write down before you go to bed what a great day would look like.
Yeah.
So it's giving you the reinforcement that tomorrow is going to be a great day because I already have some goals set in mind. Yes?
Absolutely, you need to make a plan. You know, many psychotherapists would say, as a intervention strategy, go home and clean up your house, clean up your room.
Yes.
Yeah. If you go into somebody's house, there are problems in the house. If you're a psychologist, when you see a house incredibly untidy, unless you've got 20 kids in there, you know. But that's a bit different. But if you've got an adult who's really untidy, clothes everywhere, don't wash themselves, don't clean their bed sheets, whatever, you know you've got somebody who has neglected themselves and is in a pretty poor mental state.
Okay, in a chaotic mindset.
Yeah, and they've got a chaotic mindset. So what a lot of psychotherapists do, go home and clean up your house. Why? Because that brings order.